This is part 1 of our DX Monitor End User Path to Success video training series. This video will provide you with an overview of the DX Monitor account activation or welcome email, along with some best practice tips to successfully complete the requisite action items. In addition to this video, please be sure to watch the next 2 related videos that cover the single sign-on activation and training course registration processes. Hi, I'm Jessica from Dover Fueling Solutions. After you have signed the DX Monitor subscription agreement and it has progressed through the DFS implementation workflow, you will receive an account activation email welcoming you and providing you with the next steps to activate your single sign-on and register for the online training course. This is an example of that email that you will receive. To prepare for next steps, we recommend adding the following email addresses and website URLs to your safe or approved list, which is also known as whitelisting, so that your mailbox settings won't block or quarantine the next set of communications that are sent from our systems. This will also ensure that you are able to access our applications. Please pause the video here and make note of the following safe URLs and email addresses. Additionally, if you have an IT team, please enlist their support with whitelisting. Otherwise, you may use a web search to find the instructions to whitelist email addresses in your mailing service and add safe website URLs to your browser. Lastly, make sure that you check your spam and junk folders to ensure that the communications haven't been sent directly there instead. You will receive an email notification from no-reply@doverfs.com with the subject line of DFS SSO invitation once your SSO has been created. After you receive this email, you may follow the steps in the next video, SSO Activation, to activate your SSO and access the DX Monitor application. While you wait to receive your SSO invitation email, you may begin to register for the DX Monitor online training course, which is available in our Learning Management System, LMS, application. Please follow the steps in our next video, LMS Training Registration, to register for the online training course. This is part 2 of our DX Monitor End User Path to Success video training series. This video will provide an overview of how to register for the DX Monitor online training course in our Learning Management System, LMS, application, along with some best practice tips to ensure an optimal experience during registration. In addition to this video, please be sure to watch the other 2 videos that cover the DX Monitor account activation or welcome email and single sign-on activation process if you haven't done so already. Hi, I'm Jessica from Dover Fueling Solutions. To get started with the online training course registration process, please open Google Chrome and navigate to producttraining.doverfuelingsolutions.com/momentum. Google Chrome is the recommended browser to use as our solutions are compatible and work best with this browser. To ensure an optimal registration experience, the LMS application will perform a system settings check on your computer. Ensure that you follow all recommended instructions to optimize your computer settings for ease of access. For example, you will need to have pop-ups enabled to access the application. Next, click Register New User in the upper left-hand corner of the page just above the Dover Fueling Solutions logo. Complete all required fields on the first page of the registration form. Required fields are denoted by the red asterisk and include the following: first name, last name, preferred language, email address. Please utilize the same email address that was entered into your subscription agreement. This is also the same email address that received the welcome letter and will be set up with SSO access to the relevant DX platforms to which you have a subscription. verify your email address, and the time zone will default to your computer settings. However, you can update this if you need to. Click Next. Please note, if your email address domain does not match any existing companies in our database, you will see a message stating that you will be placed into a public group for the training. This is fine, and you will still be able to access our DX Solutions training courses. Check the box to agree with the DFS privacy policy. You can even click on this hyperlink to the right to view the privacy policy. Make sure that you read all of the above information and that it's correctly entered. Click Yes to submit the request. You'll receive a success notification stating that your registration request has been received, and an email with a link to confirm your registration or your email address will be sent to you shortly. Please check this note here that says, review your spam or junk folders if you do not see the email in your inbox. An email confirmation notification will be sent to the email address provided in the registration form. This notification will be sent from training.admin@doverfs.com with the subject line of Dover Fueling Solutions Registration Request Confirmation. Follow the instructions included in the notification to confirm your email address. You'll receive a success alert stating that your account has been approved, and your login information will be emailed to you. After confirming your email address, you will receive 2 additional emails from training.admin@doverfs containing your username and a temporary password. The subject lines are Dover Fueling Solutions Registration Request and Dover Fueling Solutions Registration Request Password. Your username is the email address used in the registration form, and you will be provided with a temporary password to gain initial access into the LMS application. Go ahead and copy the temporary password from the email address, the email that you've received, and be careful not to select any extra spaces before or after the password. Make your way back to the LMS login page and go ahead and click on the login button in the upper right-hand corner. Type in your email address into the email address field and then paste your temporary password into the password field. Click Go. Upon logging into the LMS application for the first time, you will be prompted to enter the temporary password and set up and confirm a new password. Please ensure that you read all of the instructions and select a password that meets the minimum requirements listed. Be sure to paste your temporary password into the current password field, and then, using the minimum requirements listed up at the top, enter in your new password and confirm that new password. Click the Change Password button to complete this process. After you have set up the password, you'll receive a success notification stating that the password has been updated successfully. Go ahead and click the Continue button to navigate back to the landing page. The screen will redirect you to the landing page here, and you might not see any courses listed in the catalog or My Courses or events, which is fine. You can search for the DX Monitor training course by typing 1872 into the Search Courses field here in the upper right-hand corner of the page and click Enter. The screen will refresh and take you to the search results page, where you will be able to click on the link DX Monitor User Training. The The system will then take you to the DX Monitor training page, which includes the DX Monitor user guide in an Adobe document, along with the DX Monitor training course next to the icon that looks like a monitor or a large screen. Please familiarize yourself with the DX Monitor user guide prior to taking the training course. When you are ready to take the training course, go ahead and click on the corresponding link, and the system will redirect you to the new page. Please note that if you have not enabled pop-ups on your web browser, you will not be able to access the training course. This training course is designed to be interactive, and it requires a combination of scrolling and clicking to proceed through the course. Go ahead and click Start Course. Your progress is tracked on the left-hand side, and if you need to step away for a while, or even for a day or two, you will be able to pick back up where you last left off thanks to the progress tracker. You have now completed the registration process to access the DX Monitor online training course. After you have completed the course, check out our next video pertaining to SSO Activation. If you need any assistance at all with the LMS training application, please contact our training team at training.admin@doverfs.com. This is part 3 of our DX Monitor End User Path to Success video training series. This video will provide an overview of how to activate your single sign-on, SSO, which enables you to access the DX Monitor application, along with some best practice tips to ensure a smooth activation process. In addition to this video, please be sure to watch the other 2 videos that cover the DX Monitor account activation, or welcome email, and Learning Management System, LMS, training registration process if you haven't done so already. Hi, I'm Jessica from Dover Fueling Solutions. Once you receive your SSO invitation email from no-reply@doverfs.com, you are ready to proceed with the next steps to activate your SSO. Please open Google Chrome and navigate to dxmonitor.dfsdx.com. Google Chrome is the recommended web browser to use as our solutions are compatible and work best with this browser. We recommend bookmarking this page for easy access in the future. Enter the username provided in your SSO invitation email. This will be the email address that was entered into the user section of your subscription agreement, and ideally, the same email address you used to register for the LMS online training course. Press the Tab key on your keyboard or click into the password field. When prompted, enter the username provided in your SSO invitation email and click Forgot Password. If you encounter any issues upon entering your email address and pressing Tab on your keyboard or clicking into the password field, please contact our SSO admin team for support at sso-admins@doverfs.com. You will then need to verify that your email address can receive communications from us, so please enter your email address when prompted and click Send Verification Code. The verification code will be sent to your email address. Please be sure to enter the 6-digit code into the verification code field and click Verify Code. Please note, if you do not receive the verification code within 5 to 10 minutes, check in your junk or spam folder. After entering the code, a message will display on the screen indicating that the email address has been verified. Click Continue to proceed. You will then be prompted to create a new password in the New Password field and confirm that new password in the text box below. Click Continue to proceed. Enter your email address into the username field and press the Tab key on your keyboard or click into the password field. You'll want to enter your new password that you've just set up into the password box and click Sign In. Click the radio button to agree to the terms of service. You may also click on the hyperlink, I agree to the terms of service, to review what the terms of service entail. When you're ready, click the Continue button. After clicking Continue, you will be redirected back to the main DX Monitor login page. Enter your email address into the username field and press the Tab key on your keyboard or click into the password field. The system will automatically redirect you into the DX Monitor application via the SSO functionality. After activating your SSO, you are now able to access the DX Monitor application and explore the features of the solution. This is part 4 of our DX Monitor End User Path to Success video training series. This video will provide an overview of how to complete the initial configuration of the DX Monitor application prior to date of install. During this process, you will be able to configure system preferences prior to the installation date. Please note that the purpose of this activity is to select your system preferences well in advance of the install, and that dispenser and site data will not appear in the DX Monitor application until your site has been fully installed. In addition to this video, please be sure to watch the other 3 videos that cover the DX Monitor account activation or welcome email, the Learning Management System LMS training registration, and the single sign-on SSO activation process if you haven't done so already. Hi, I'm Jessica from Dover Fueling Solutions. Today we're going to walk through the steps to log into the DX Monitor application, set up your contact information in your profile, which will set your preferred method to receive alert notifications, select your alert configuration, and set your alarm preferences prior to the date of install. Please open Google Chrome and navigate to dxmonitor.dfsdx.com. Google Chrome is the recommended web browser to use as our solutions are compatible and work best with this browser. Go ahead and bookmark this page for easy access in the future. Log into the DX Monitor application, click the drop-down arrow to the right of your name in the upper right-hand corner of the page, and select Profile. Enter the email address where you would like to receive alert notifications and type in the cell phone number where you would like to receive alert notifications via SMS. Please click on this information icon to see the valid phone number examples. Please note, at the time of this video recording, users may only enter one email address and one telephone number on this page. Each user must update their own profile settings individually, which does require each user to have their own SSO login access to their account in DX Monitor. After editing your profile settings, system admins should click the drop-down arrow to the right of the Settings or Gear icon to update the Alert Configuration page. The settings on the Alert Configuration page are specific to the entire organization. When your sites become fully implemented, the selections made on this page will dictate which type of alerts the users associated to your organization will receive. By default, all alerts on this page are enabled. Click the toggle button to disable the alert, which will ensure your users do not receive these types of alerts. After editing your organization's alert configuration page, click the drop-down arrow to the right of Alarms to set your personal preferences. This is where you may choose which type of alerts you would like your individual profile to receive for specific alarm types. Please note, the settings selected in the organization's alert configuration page will drive the availability of alarms to configure on this Alarms Personal Preference page. For example, I disabled SPM in maintenance mode on the organization's alert configuration page, and you will notice that on the Alarms Personal Preferences page, the SPM in maintenance mode is shown as disabled. Toggle on or off the SMS and/or email preferences for any alarm types for which you do or do not want to receive alerts. And finally, users may configure their language settings. By default, the English US language is selected. Users may click on the drop-down arrow to the right of English. The 3 options that are currently available are English US, French, and German. Congratulations! You have just configured your DX Monitor system preferences that will take effect once your sites have been fully installed. This is part 5 of our DX Monitor End User Path to Success video training series. This video will provide several examples of how you can attain the most value out of the DX Monitor solution, enabling your organization to benefit from a return on investment upon implementation. In addition to this video, please be sure to watch the other 4 videos that cover the DX Monitor account activation or welcome email, the Learning Management System LMS training registration, the single sign-on SSO activation process, and the first login initial configuration if you haven't done so already. Hi, I'm Jessica from Dover Fueling Solutions. By this point, you might have already completed the online training course, activated your SSO login, and set up your initial configuration. But what happens when your sites go live and the DX Monitor solution is fully installed? How can you make this solution work for you and help you experience a great return on investment that you can then share with your supervisor or other stakeholders? Lucky for you, this is the topic of today's session. We are here to discuss ROI with DX Monitor. DX Monitor helps save time and reduces maintenance costs by enabling easy remote access to all of your sites from anywhere and from any device. Staying connected to your forecourt enterprise minimizes site visits and increases dispenser uptime through centralized fuel dispenser health monitoring and management. With DX Monitor, you can lower your overall operational costs through the use of a single integrated platform to remotely monitor and administer connected equipment and avoid costs associated with physical site visits to perform necessary upgrades and deployments. You can remotely troubleshoot and resolve issues, further adding to cost savings. You can maximize availability and utilization of critical revenue-generating equipment through rapid response to issues, and you can proactively address issues before wider impact occurs to customer experience or revenue. The first key benefit of DX Monitor is the ability of the Fueling Operations Manager to manage all sites and devices from one central hub. You can log in to the DX Monitor application from anywhere with an available internet connection to assess the health of the forecourts across your entire portfolio without spending precious time and dollars traveling to and from site locations. The ability to virtually view site status, device status, job history, and alarms will help you to improve your efficiency during site visits. DX Monitor affords you the flexibility and freedom to understand your forecourt operations and maximize your administrative efficiency. Another key benefit of DX Monitor is the ability to set up important alarm notifications and designate method of notification. This provides visibility to equipment operation and operating state. For instance, you may want your Fuel Operations Manager to receive SMS and/or email notifications when the Secure Payment Module battery level is low. Simply toggle on the SPM Low Battery option, then select the method of notification: SMS, email, or both. Now your Operations Manager can have peace of mind knowing that the SPM battery level is monitored. They can also proactively order a replacement battery prior to failure, which, as we know, could result in disastrous financial consequences for your business if not treated immediately. Another key benefit of DX Monitor is the Jobs function. Jobs allows the end user to troubleshoot and apply fixes remotely without requiring them to be on site. With Jobs, the benefits are plenty. The end user can quickly identify equipment status, reveal potential configuration issues, and deploy software updates, just to name a few. An off-site operations manager could monitor the health of the forecourt using the Jobs function to identify potential issues and have a technician dispatched to resolve any of those issues that fall outside the standard maintenance tasks performed by on-site personnel. DX Monitor affords the Retail Fuel Manager visibility into the real-time health status and 24/7 monitoring of dispensers and forecourt equipment. This helps the operator to quickly become aware of issues so they can ensure there is minimal impact to forecourt device availability. Proactively discovering and eliminating slow flow rate, stop dispensers, and bad card reads helps to prevent poor customer experience and ultimately increases your revenue generation. Site and device information is displayed in the convenient dashboard, affording your support team the ability to provide accurate information to service companies, which will contribute to a better service or repair outcome. This results in a reduction of lost time and resources from your team and a decreased amount of urgent service calls. This also helps to better prepare your service companies by ensuring that they have the correct parts and tools when a job has been dispatched. Accurate and detailed information regarding the issues at hand are captured in real time in the DX Monitor application and can assist with quick issue resolution. For instance, you can trigger a reboot of a dispenser remotely to clear or mitigate media playback issues, and utilize the screen capture function to confirm the issue is resolved. With DX Monitor, you have access to device status, history, and analytics at your fingertips. This affords you many opportunities, including proactive monitoring of flow rates, which can lead to happier customers and 2 times the lifespan of fuel filters. Take the guesswork out of when and which filters need replacing and leave it to DX Monitor. DX Monitor has configurable reports that can be generated, downloaded, and saved outside of the system, or sent to a specific user group with access to the DX Monitor platform, and can be used to aid in communicating site and device status across your company. These reports can highlight problem sites and devices, illuminating clusters of issues that could be indicative of wider challenges and trends, such as poor maintenance at sites or with the equipment. Additionally, these reports provide actionable data for your teams and can help you to increase efficiency in all areas of service, billing, and equipment upkeep, saving you both time and money in the long run. DX Monitor has a variety of reports to fit your business needs, including access to historical information. Some reports were designed to help track your inventory, such as asset inventory and billing, while others were designed to aid in determining real-time health status of devices, such as weekly flow rate, alert, SPM breach, and door breach. DX Monitor's calculated reports can benefit the fuel operations manager by helping them to better analyze trends, audit sites and inventory, and much more. These are some of the key benefits and features that you'll start to realize as you deploy DX Monitor across your sites.